Hello students, welcome back once again to my maths class. In today's video session, we are going to talk about the solutions for the problems in exercise 10.2. Right, this exercise is based on the surface areas of the combination of the solids. Although we have done the concepts of the cylinder, the cone, cube, cuboid, sphere and the hemisphere, and those who have not watched those videos, the previous sessions, please do watch them and proceed to this video. And in the previous session we were discussing the sphere and the hemisphere and the few example problems regarding sphere and hemisphere. Now we will be discussing the exercise problems in 10.2 based on the surface areas of the combination of the solids. Let's proceed to the exercise. I'll read out for you the problem. And the problem 3, a medicine capsule is in the shape of a cylinder with two hemispheres stuck to each of its ends. The length of the capsule is 14 millimeters and the width is 5 millimeters. Find its surface area. Now, this is a combination of two solid objects, right? A hemisphere, like the medicine capsule. The capsule is in the form of a hemisphere. Let me draw the diagram first for you. Now, this is the capsule, right? This is in the form of a cylinder stuck to its both the ends with the hemispheres. This is one hemisphere, this is another hemisphere. Okay, this is the capsule, right? A combination of a cylinder and both the hemispheres. Now, given the total length of the capsule, the total length here given as 14 millimeters, and also given the diameter, let me check out, given the diameter, the width of this is, now the width given here, the width of the capsule, that means this one, this part given as 5 millimeters, right? And the length of the capsule is 14 millimeters. This is the information given and asked the surface area of the capsule. Now, how to find the surface area? Like, we have to find the curved surface area of the cylinder and the curved surface area of the hemispheres. We have to add all the three, then we will get the surface area of the capsule. Okay, this capsule is a combination of three, right? Three solid objects, like this is the hemisphere, this is one hemisphere and the cylinder. So we are going to find differently and we are going to add them up. Now let's start the problem. Third one, solution. Here, surface area of capsule equals to, now we will note it down, it is equal to the surface area of CSA, okay, CSA in short, curved surface area, okay, curved surface area of cylinder plus 2 into, because two hemispheres, 2 into CSA of hemisphere, right? Okay, that means let us write the formulae. CSA of the cylinder is 2 pi RH, right, plus 2 into CSA of the hemisphere. Two hemispheres, isn't it? So CSA is 2 pi r square, so into twice. This is the complete formula. Now here we have to know R and H. Okay, now given the length of the total capsule, now I want only the H of the cylinder. H in terms is nothing but the length and height. If it is vertical like this, it is called as length. If it is straight, if it is horizontal, length. If it is straight, it is called as the height. Okay, so how do I find the length of this because the total length is given. Now from this, if you see clearly, this is the width of the capsule. That means this is clearly the diameter. That means the diameter is given as 5 millimeters. So the radius is 5 by 2, that is 2.5 millimeters. It's very, because it is a capsule, so the dimensions are in millimeters. Now here we got R. Now we want the H of the cylinder. How do I get H? If you see clearly in the diagram, the complete thing is 14. I have to subtract this part and this part. That means this is the, if you clearly see, this is the radii. Okay, that is, if you see in any hemisphere, so this part is the radii, isn't it? So this is radii. So if I subtract the radii from total length, I get only this part, that is H, height of the cylinder. So this radii is 2.5. So 2.5 and 2.5, that comes to 5 mm. Out of 14, if I subtract 2 into 2.5, that means 14 minus 5, that comes to 9 millimeters. So therefore H is equal to 9 millimeters. Right. This is the important part in this problem, because given total length of the capsule, but we want the height of this only, height of the cylinder. So that is 14 minus 2 into 2.5. So that comes to 14 minus 5, that is 9 mm. Now we will substitute all the values here. Now the common thing, I'll take it out, 2 pi and r. Okay, 2 pi r are common here. Now left over is H plus 2 pi r. So 2r is left over here. Now we will substitute 2 into 22 by 7 into the r value is 2.5. Here the H value 9 plus 2 into 2.5. This comes to 2 into 22 by 7 into 2.5. Here 9 plus 5, that is 14. So we will write 22 by 7 into 2.5 into 14. Now we will cancel it. 7 once, 7 twice. Right, over. Nothing is there in the denominator part. Now here 44, 22 into 2, 44, 2.5 into 2 is 5. Okay. Now 44 into 5, 20, 220. This comes to 220. Okay. This is the total surface area of the capsule. The dimensions here are millimeters. Okay. That means square millimeters. Or we can simply write millimeter square. So like this, the combination of the solids, the surface area, we will be finding. Quickly pause the video, note it down. Let's see the next one. Problem. 2 cubes, each of volume 64 centimeter cube, are joined end to end together. Find the surface area of the resultant cuboid. Here the combination is 2 cubes attached end to end, and they are having each of volume 64. Okay, find the surface area of the resultant cuboid. Now the resultant is although not a cuboid, but it is a spherical pyramid. Now 2 cubes, let me draw the diagram here. Let me draw this 1 cube, right? Let me take another cube also. See here, if 2 cubes are drawn are attached end to end to each other, we can only visualize, that's it. We cannot place any 3-dimensional object on the board. Here this is a combination of 2 cubes, right? End to end they were attached. Now we should find the resultant combination surface area. Now given here the volume of 1 cube, okay, each given. So 1 cube is 64 centimeter cube. From the volume we have to get the side. then we should find the total surface area, right? Now if I'll show you one model, like see, this is a model. Now this is two cubes attached, isn't it? So the combination is this one. If you see this, the length is here, the height and the breadth, right? Now here, if you see, this is not a cuboid, but it is a spherical pyramid, right? Here the lateral faces are rectangles, but the base and the top, see, both the bases are squares. So in a cuboid, all the lateral faces as well as the base and the top must be rectangles. Okay, now this is not a cube, this is not a cuboid, this is a combination of two cubes wherein we have the bases as the squares. So if the bases are the squares, this we can call it as a spherical pyramid. Now if the bases are rectangles, if the bases are triangles, then we call it as a triangular prism. Now the bases are squares, so it is a spherical prism. Now we have to find the surface area. Now how do we find the surface area? Here, if you see, the surface area here is, we can find this LSA part and also these two squares area. Okay, these two area as well as the LSA of this combination. Now let me write it down. Fourth one. Now this surface area of square pyramid or spherical prism. Spherical prism is equal to I want the LSA of these four rectangles, right? So LSA of these four means these four lateral faces. Okay, LSA plus this LSA plus the area of the two end surfaces plus 2 into area of end surfaces. Now here the end surfaces are squares. Now the LSA of what? LSA of the lateral faces. LSA of the lateral faces. Lateral faces. Actually, we know LSA is the lateral surface area, but here this is a combination. So I am telling the LSA of the lateral face, the area of the lateral faces, right? Or also we can write the area of the lateral faces, that's all. Plus 2 area. Now here we should find the area of all this lateral faces and the area of the two end surfaces. So that combination gives us the surface area of the square pyramid. So here no need to mention the lateral surface area, lateral faces. LSA is simply enough. Okay. Now here, now how do we find the LSA? Lateral faces. How do we find? We get the, when these faces are like this, here they are the rectangles. So here perimeter of the base into the height. Perimeter, see here, see the perimeter of the base into the height gives the LSA of this combination. Perimeter into height. Okay. Now this one, perimeter of the base into height gives the LSA plus now 2 into area of the end surfaces. End surfaces are squares. So 2 into the area of the squares. Area of a square, we know if it is A is the side, A square. A square is area, or S square we can write. Now here, now from the volume, given here volume of the each cube, volume of one cube is 64. Now we have to find the dimensions of this combination. Now I should have the length, the height, the breadth. Okay. Now from this figure we can clearly say that this is a cube and having all these dimensions. From the volume, volume is a cube. The formula of volume of a cube is 64. That means A is equal to 6 cube root of 64. That comes to A is equal to 4. Right, 4 centimeters. A is the side. So this side is 4 centimeters. Okay, this height is also 4 centimeters. And here both are there, 4 plus 4. So this comes to 8 centimeters. So we got all the dimensions, length, breadth, height of the combination of this solid. Okay. From the volume of each cube, I have got the side, one side. So side is, this is height, this is breadth, but the combination is having both here. This the length is 4 plus 4. Here I got the height and the breadth, right? Now here, from this we will substitute. Perimeter of the base is itself a square. So perimeter of the square, that is 4a. 4a is the perimeter of the square into h plus 2 into a square. Right. Now we will substitute the values. 4 into a value is 4 into h. H is the height or the length of the combination. Okay. This combination is 8. So this is the height 8. Plus 2 into 4 square. So this comes to 16 into 8 plus 2 into 16. So this is 16 into 8. This is 128 plus 32. So this comes to 160 square centimeters. So the surface area of the combination of the solid is 160 square centimeters. Quickly pause the video and note it down. Now the next problem, the fifth one. A storage tank consists of a right circular cylinder with a hemisphere stuck on either end. If the external diameter of the cylinder be 1.4 meters and its length is 8 meters, find the cost of painting it on the outside of at the rate of rupees 20 per square meter. Right. Here given the length of the cylinder 1.4 and diameter is 1.4 and the length is 8 meters. Now here the storage tank is in the form of a cylinder. If I take a cylinder like this, same as the capsule, but this is a storage tank. Now both the hemispheres stuck to the either end of the cylinder here. Now given this is this value given and also the diameter given. Diameter given as 1.4 meters and the length is given as 8 meters. 8 meters length and the diameter given as 1.4 meters. Okay. Same as the capsule problem where we have the millimeters, but here meters. Since it is a storage tank, we have to find the CSA of the cylinder as well as the CSA of both the hemispheres. Then we have to add all the three so that we will get the storage tank. And also finally we should find the cost of painting it. Okay. Right. First we will find here. Now this is the diameter given. So 1.4 meters. So the radius simply 0.7, or you can keep it as 1.4 by 2. Right. Now the length here, length or the height of the cylinder is 8. Now here h is equal to 8 meters. Now we will write here what we have here. The surface area, fifth one, the surface area of storage tank equals to, here the surface area of the storage tank is equal to, this is a combination of the solids. Now we'll write this here, CSA, curved surface area of cylinder, plus 2 into curved surface area of hemisphere. Right. What we will do this as one part and this as other part, then we will add it. Okay. We will take this first, CSA of the cylinder here, CSA of cylinder. We will first find out this. Now the formula for the CSA of cylinder is 2 pi RH. That is equal to 2 into 22 by 7 into R. R value is 1.4 by 2, or else you can take 0.7 into the h is 8, this length or the height. Okay, now we'll cancel off the terms. 2 ones, 2 ones, 7 ones, 7 2s are 14, 7.2, right? Now here it comes to 22 into 8 2s are 16, but there is point, so 1 point from back side, 1.4. So let me calculate here. 22 into 16, 12, 132 and 22. So 253. So this comes to 35.2. So the point, decimal point from the back, 1 digit. Okay. So this is only the CSA of the cylinder. So this is in meters. So this is meter square. Now next I'll find the CSA of the, CSA of what? I have to find the CSA of the hemispheres. CSA of 2 hemispheres. So let me write 2 into hemisphere formula is CSA is 2 pi r square. That comes to 2 into 22 by 7 into the r value is 1.4 by 2 into 1.4 by 2. So let me cancel 1 2 here, 1 2 here and 7 here for 0.2. And leftover is 22 into 0.2 into 1.4, right? 22 into 0.2 into 1.4. So that comes to here, if you see multiply these two, it comes to 44. So 4.4 into 1.4. Now we will multiply it 44 into 14. Isn't it here? 4, 16, 16, 17. Now 44, 6, 11, 6, 616. We have to keep the decimal point 616. So 2 points. So from back 2 points. So this is the CSA of 2 hemispheres. Okay, square meters or meter square. So we have to add both of them so that we will be getting the surface area of the storage tank. Now here we will continue it. Quickly pause and note it down. Now we will add them. 35.2 plus 6.16. These both we got it for the cylinder and 2 hemispheres, CSAs. Now we will add them here. 35.2, 6.16. Always do not forget to add or subtract the decimal points. Decimal point below the decimal point. Okay, like that we have to add. 6 here, 3 here, 11, so 4. So 41 point. The total surface is 41.36 square meters. Okay. This is the total surface area of the storage tank. Now, the cost of painting the storage tank. We have to find the cost here. Cost of painting for per square meter given as rupees 20. 20 rupees per square meter. Now the cost of painting how many square meters we got? The total storage tank 41.36 square meters equals to how much? Okay, so we have to cross multiply these two, right? 41.36 into 20. So we will do it in the rough part here into 20 here. So all this comes to 0 multiplied by 0 here. 6 2s 12, 6 7, 2 4 2s are 8. So 0 2 7 2 8. Here should be the decimal point. So that comes to 827.20. So these are the rupees. So therefore rupees 827.20 paise. That means this is the cost of painting the storage tank. Quickly pause the video and note it down. This problem, a sphere, a cylinder and a cone have same radii and same height. Find the ratio of their volumes. Diameter of the sphere is equal to the height of the cylinder and the cone, right? A sphere given a cylinder and a cone, we have to compare their volumes. Okay, we'll compare the volumes of the sphere. Sphere volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube is 2. We'll compare it in the ratio. Now the next one given is the sphere, after that cylinder. Cylinder is pi r square h, and the cone, volume of the cone. So it is 1 by 3 the volume of the cylinder, 1/3 pi r square h. So given that all these three here, given all these three are having the same, right? Now h also given a hint there. The h value is, the height is 2 into the radius. Okay, that we will be substituting here. Now we will change h into r, 2r. Okay, 4 by 3 pi r cube is 2 pi r square. H value is 2r. Okay, is to 1 by 3 pi r square. Again h value I am substituting 2r. The hint is given that the height is twice the radius. Now all are in pi and 2r. Let me cancel it off. Now here if you see pi value, just I'll eliminate the pi value in all the three, and r cube here also r cube, here also r cube. So I can cancel all the r's. Now the leftover is 4 by 3 here. Here just 2 is 2 here. All are cut here. Now here clearly we got 3 terms. Now I will make it into the same base, like if I multiply throughout with 3, multiply with 3. Okay, if I multiply this with 3, 3 and 3 cancels, so 4 is left over. Here multiply with 3, 6. Here multiply with 3, 3 and 3 cancels. Okay, just multiplying with 3 here. Here multiply 3, here multiply 3, 3, 3 cancels, 3 cancels. Okay. Now this comes to 1 here, 1/3 pi r square. Here, oh sorry, here just see here, there is a mistake here. Pi r square, but there is 2 into 1. I haven't written 2. So this is 2. So at times it happens. Right, this is 2. Now when I multiply 3, 3 gets cancelled, 2 is left over. Now here throughout we have 2 extra. Okay, divide it. Okay, divide with 2 throughout. If you divide with 2, it comes to 2. If you divide with 2, this is 3. If you divide this comes to 1. So this is the, what is this? Ratio of their volumes, right? So quickly pause the video and note it down. When problem, a hemisphere is cut out from one face of a cubical wooden block such that the diameter of the hemisphere is equal to the length of the cube. Determine the total surface area of the remaining solid. So a hemisphere is cut from a cube. Let us draw the diagram here. If the cube is like this, okay, this is a cube. Now a hemisphere is cut here. Let me draw it. A hemisphere is been cut. Okay, if you see, this is the hemisphere cut from the cube. Now we have to find the total surface area of the remaining cube. Okay, now given the total surface area or the volume, right, given as the, yes, determine the total surface area of the cube. Now here also given that the radii is, if it is a cube, it is A, this all are A. Now here if you see, this is the this is A. In case of a hemisphere, this A is nothing but 2R, isn't it? Now A is equal to 2R, 2 into R. Now here we can write it as R is equal to A by 2, because Given that the side of the cube is equal to the diameter, from that only it is cut from the cube. Here, this is the cube. Now we will find the total surface area of this. Here, total surface area of the remaining solid after cutting, okay, remaining solid after the hemisphere is been cut from a cube, the remaining part we have to find. So that means the cube is having 6 faces. So in one face a hemisphere is cut. So we will be taking only 5 faces, okay, 5 into the squares, isn't it? 5 into square plus the CSA of hemisphere. So you have to understand this part. Cube is having all the lateral faces as 6 lateral faces squares. From one face a hemisphere is cut. So that hemisphere I have written CSA, and the other here 5 squares, 5 spherical lateral faces. Now that comes to 5a square plus CSA of a hemisphere is 2 pi r square. Now what is r here? We will substitute r. 5a square plus 2 into pi into r is a by 2 whole square. So this comes to 5a square plus 2 into pi into a square by 4. Okay, squaring. So here 2 once, 2 twice. So this is the total surface area by 2. This much units. If you take a square outside, this comes to 5 plus pi by 2. Okay, this much square units, since it is the area. So this is the area. Here 5 into square areas, that means all the 6 sides, one part is cut. So 5 into the square part plus the CSA of the hemisphere. So like this we will be calculating the surface area of the combination of this solids. Now there are 2 more problems left over for you to practice. Do the problems and let's see in our next exercise with a new concept. Thank you.